The Florida Affairs, Milf's Threesomes 21, MFMF Gangbang Erotica. Written by Nicki Menage. Narrated by Kline. The Florida Affairs, Milf's Threesomes 21, MFMF Gangbang Erotica. We rented a villa that year down in the Florida Keys and invited Brandon and Harriet along. Harriet was a friend who'd recently split from her husband, and Brandon was one of my husband Jeff's employees. He'd taken a shine to him and wanted to treat him for his hard work at the company Jeff worked for. The villa was incredible. It sat right by the beach with its own pool. It was decked in cool marble and tiled throughout, with good light and a pleasant flow of air that came in off the ocean. Jeff had outdone himself that year. He rented it from one of the CEOs at his company, who he'd started getting on great with. I was hoping the two could bond a little more, and maybe I'd get that second home I was always dreaming about. It'd be nice to come down here every year to get away from it all. The drive down had been a long one. I told Jeff we should all get a flight and then rent a car down here, but he was all for saving money. "You don't make it by spending it," he'd say often. I suppose it gave us all a chance to get to know each other. As soon as we arrived, Brandon picked out a spare room and changed for the pool. Before we'd even checked out all the rooms, he'd already jumped in. He looked kind of hot in his swimwear. I'd have killed for a guy 20 years younger than me like Brandon, but I still found Jeff to be a dream. I watched from the kitchen as I put some of the food away, and Harriet came to join me. "Well put together, isn't he?" she said, and she gave him the look I'd seen her give many a guy before. "He's only 19, I gasped. "Hey," Harriet said, "it's still legal." The first night, Jeff and I were getting close in bed. I guess the warm air and the time away had got us both in a pretty frisky mood. The bottles of champagne that we all shared had helped, too. He was above me now, straddled over me, with his hard cock knocking around between my legs as we kissed. He liked to tease me. Shit, I liked to be teased. He drove his tongue into my mouth and started to rock his hips, putting his cock against my pussy and finding the wetness creeping from my O. "You ready for me?" he asked, kissing my mouth and face. "I want it," I hushed. We tried to be as quiet as we could with Brandon's room next door. "Please fuck me." Jeff smiled. He loved hearing me beg for it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?